Well, today is the day. I'm going to see the Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm super excited. I'll have to let you guys know how it turns out. Walking into the theater. I just got finished watching The Mandalorian and Grogu. It was pretty good. The first two acts felt more like a continuation of the TV show, and then things really start picking up in the third act. And the film wasn't quite what I expected it, or aligned with my predictions, or some of the stuff that I've read. Like, some of it was accurate to the leaks I've been reporting on my channel, but then some of it was like stuff that I wasn't expecting in The Mandalorian and Grogu, and it didn't really quite go as I expected, but overall, this film was pretty great, and it's definitely worth going to see. What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we are going to be doing a complete spoiler-free review of The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I would have to start by giving this a solid 7 out of 10. And the reason why I give it a 7 out of 10 is because it was definitely enjoyable. I enjoyed every moment of The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's not my favorite of all of the Star Wars movies or all of the Star Wars projects that Disney has done. I still like Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2 over The Mandalorian and Grogu, but that doesn't mean the film is not enjoyable at all. I still enjoyed going to watch it. We haven't seen a Star Wars film since 2019, The Rise of Skywalker, and it's time for Star Wars to come back on the big screen. And this is a great way to present it, that Star Wars comes back on the big screen through The Mandalorian and Grogu, because the Mandalorian series, believe it or not, even though Season 3 didn't do quite as well, is still the most successful on Disney Plus. And the box office numbers aren't looking great, but they're not looking horrible either. Like, it made, like, on the preview night, it made around $12 million, and then $33 million yesterday. I went and saw it on the preview night, and the official release was May 22nd, but I went and saw it on the preview night. And The Mandalorian and Grogu has made a total of $40 million so far as we know. And the reports of the box office will come in at some point tonight on how much The Mandalorian and Grogu has made today as well. And it's looking like it's well on its way to reaching about $80 to $100 million in the box office on Memorial Day weekend. So we have $33 million that was yesterday, and then $12 million that was the day before. So The Mandalorian and Grogu, and it's also getting a 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't horrible. I mean, a 63%, it's like a 6 out of 10, so it's not horrible. I've seen worse ratings than that, so 63% is not horrible, but it's also not great either. So, but other than that, like, I don't really care much about what the critics say. All I can say is that it was enjoyable going in to see The Mandalorian and Grogu, and going in to see the first Star Wars movie in 7 years, and we haven't had a Star Wars movie since 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. And as far as the way the film goes, some of it was accurate to the leaks, and then some of it was not accurate to the leaks that I've been reporting on my YouTube channel. So the leaks I've been reporting was somewhat spot on, and then there were some that were just completely off. And mainly, like, the first two acts felt more like a continuation of the Mandalorian series, but then the third act really kicks in, and the third act really feels more like a movie, but the first two acts feels more like a continuation of the series. It was a pretty badass film. There was a lot of badass scenes. And that concludes my non-spoiler review. It was definitely enjoyable. Not my favorite, but still enjoyable, especially because we haven't had a Star Wars movie since 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, that concludes my non-spoiler review. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all later in another video.